Kids with us.
Yeah, sure. That pretty much means nothing.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm recording. All right,
Cool.
so actually, I gotta be careful because like I'm recording ClickFunnels. So essentially, the beauty of ClickFunnels is, WordPress. You know what the purpose of WordPress is, right?
Yeah, you're more hands-on. You get to control more of what you want it to look like.
Well, yes. So like back in the day, you had to hire a programmer to create a website so that you can actually promote your business, right? So the website was a marketing tool for you to put a business. If you wanted to create a website way back in the day, it's just a pain in the butt, really expensive. You have to have a developer. Then WordPress came along and said, you know what? Have these pre-done templates. It's easy as hell. Now Wix.com came along where it's like pretty much everyone that's a business has to have a website. Therefore, they fulfilled someone's problem with a solution, which is keep it simple, right? Whether WordPress or Wix.com. You've heard of Wix.com, Wix.com?
Yes.
Yeah, and a lot of them have different iterations. At the core, every single person that wants to have a business needs a website. So WordPress fulfilled that. Now the ClickFunnels, just because you have a website on the front end, the back end digital infrastructure. And without that, you can't really process stuff. So that's why ClickFunnels, it's only been out for 2-3 years. They've already generated over $10 million. Not 10 billion, 10 million.
Okay.
They charge $97 per month subscription base, but they're making $1,200 for me just, building this infrastructure, right? Which is a very reasonable thing for me to pay $97, but I get a membership site, I get templates, I get funnels, I get all this shit baked in. So for them, it's really smart because you see the world moving more to online. You see all these coaches and fitness trainers, they have no clue about either a website or the back-end infrastructure, but now that with ClickFunnels, it allows you to build out a really robust sales funnel with that whatever category with pre-done templates and landing pages and analytics and split testing and a membership site. And they'll also have affiliate programs here so essentially, again, it allows you as an entrepreneur to build out an entire online program just scalable, which is pretty crazy, right?
Right.
Let me give you an example, right? So with my book, it's $14.85. What's funny is I charged $9.99 at one point. And then at one point I was in Alaska, so it's easy for people to just buy on my website. So when I was in Alaska for a speech, I said, you know what, just go on my website and buy 2 books. It was a college guide and it was an ebook. So I just set the price at $14.85. And I forgot that I changed my price from $9.99 to $14.85. So now people just buy my book for $14.85, and even though my Amazon cost $9.99, I just kept it at $14.85. So why not make $5 extra?
Right. So already there, why not?
My website can do whatever the fuck I want, right?
There you go.
So here's a squeeze page, and so on the left-hand side, you have literally a step-by-step funnel. There's a squeeze page, order confirmation. So they literally teach you a whole process, just like if I were to coach you on being a salesperson. The first thing, let's say you're a potential client, I say to you, first step, hey, Dylan, tell me more about your business. So you're trying to profile the client, right? Second step would be, well, have you ever bought any programs before in the past? I've bought programs before. And the third step would be, okay, now that I know what business you are, let's say you're a realtor. Second step is, I know you bought Grant Cardone things. I know you bought Brendon Burchard things. And the last step would be, oh, awesome, I actually have a program that you might be interested in. And you're like, oh, really cool. And the fourth step is, you know what? Here's the actual deck. Fifth step is a call. Sixth step is you buy. But what I'm saying is a step-by-step process. First step was I was qualifying you to see if you're an actual good lead. Second step was asking even more questions if you bought programs, because it's not about when people say you're interested, you have to put money down, otherwise they're fucking full of shit, right? So the second step is you're willing to spend money. Third step is, the actual offer. Fourth step is, check it out. Fifth step is set up a call. Sixth step is close, So same thing with my book. First step is I give them a video and I show them what they're getting and all these testimonials. And then again, buy the ebook. And then it's guaranteed. I didn't even know this part. 30-day guarantee. If you're unhappy for any reason,
I saw that before, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen this in such a long time. But again, it's simple, right? This is all pre-done template. And you can literally check. This is what it looks on the laptop. This is what it looks like on the phone, right? So it's pretty freaking cool, right?
Right.
You can have pop-ups where you add a pop-up where after you're on for the screen for 10 seconds, it pops up with the thing, hey, don't leave yet kind of thing.
Okay. And then can that also be like type in your email to get my daily?
Exactly, right? And then I can preview it. Like after if I change something, see right here, all the boxes change.
Right.
You know, literally I can like add a box and I can choose what kind of box do I want. Let's say I choose left sidebar. It builds it out. I'm going to just not save that shit.
And you can write like sub content in there pretty much.
Yeah. So let's say I just added that, but I want to delete it. So you just scroll over it, just delete that shit.
Okay.
And you have to put save, because if you don't save it, this is really important. All the work you just didn't get saved.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to save it because I don't need to. And then it says, you know, you want to stay or leave? I said leave. But this is one example of how it's simple. It's an ebook. There's a squeeze page, meaning what they first see. There's an order form after they click the button. And this is why it's so crazy, dude. After they click the button, they get this form. This is how people are making money in their sleep. Now, granted, I sell a few books per month, maybe $50 to $100, whatever. But the point is, you literally can make money in your sleep, right? This is the actual order form they buy, right? Complete order. But remember I said step-by-step process?
Right.
And then lastly, you have the confirmation where they get a link to download the book right here. It's confirmation. So literally, and then I can see how many visitors, right? So 7 people. So I can tell how many people are there and how many people convert. And then same thing, edit page. And how much time do you have, by the way?
I have a good hour.
Okay. All right. So here, download now. You see here, download now. There's a little link below that.
Okay.
I click on settings here. It shows me where the link goes. And so edit action, which is this little button here, set action. When I click on that, it literally tells the exact URL to go to.
Okay.
It says open in the same window, which actually should be open in a new window. So I'm going to back. I'm going to save. And then so you're in ClickFunnels, you have all these digital assets, whether videos or PDF files. And so I'm going to go to my account, and you have digital assets. This is where you upload stuff, whether videos, essentially just videos or PDF files. Really, that's excuse me, at least what I'm doing now, right?
Right.
And so here's the actual book. So you upload the actual content into this digital asset, which is on the account. You just go down to digital assets.
Okay.
And then you know it's there. So you notice here I have my ebook, Big Game Hunting, and you have my program, GPS, module 1, module 2, module 3, module 1, module 5, module 5. And then I also have my new ebook that it's not new, it's another gift for people that sign up for my webinar.
The Skid Row.
Huh?
The Skid Row one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then you have the calendar too, which is for my former product, right? But what I like you to do is, if you are open to it, and this is a great learning lesson for you, because dude, I'm literally, giving you more stuff as we go on to kind of test you to see what your desire is. So with Instagram, I appreciate your help, but now it's about, okay, let's see, what I most need help is really just starting to put more content on here. And then really what works is still the Facebook Live, right? So let's say if you say, Chris, I'm down to help you out, this is what I would want you to do. And I'll just show you one final thing before I show you the actual task. So let me I got to clean some of this stuff up. But, you have the book funnel, you have the GPS program. Swift is kind of like a rebranding of an old program, my networking program. I don't even know what this was. GPS, I don't even know what that is.
Each one of these little bubbles are different entities, correct? Like you have your book, your program, another
or a webinar, or
okay.
give away a free prize, so you see all these things, I kind of like, yeah. So this is a GPS webinar right now.
All right.
Or actually, let me show you the previous one so you can see. So I did one last month, and let's see. I did one last month, and I think it was last updated about a year ago. Okay, I did one last year. I don't even know. Let me think. Webinar sign up? So I'm just still acclimating myself with this shit. Let's just start with a GPS webinar. So I had 23 people who visited, and I have 3 people that signed up. So it's a 14% conversion rate, right? I can click on the sales, and then I know, like Keon is helping me with this. Have you met Keon?
I have not.
He's like my web developer kind of guy / friend. So like, you know, he was just testing this a few days ago. That's why it says me and him went on this. So I have 3 people that signed up. So instead of not charging anything and not knowing if people will pay for my program, which is $2,000, you know, because at the core, it's about conversion, right? So like last month when I did this, I had about 140 people that contacted me, and about 60 something gave me their emails, which is like a 49% conversion rate, going back to like what converts. It's all about conversion. It's all about conversion, right? So 49%. So every person that went on my website landing page, half of them gave me the email, which is really, really high. From those, 73% at one point, so 66 emails, 73%, it was 46 people at one point logged on to the webinar, and 30 people stayed. So I was looking at some of the stats. If you have 40% of the people giving you emails got on your webinar, that's a pretty high percentage. So I had 73%.
Wow.
Right? So that's massive, right? But in the end, even though I had 49% conversion rate from when someone landed on the landing page, give me their email, because it's all about getting more emails to put on my email list so I can constantly just reach out to them, right?
Right.
And 73% of the people that gave me the email, they were on my webinar at one point. 46 were on my webinar. They went down to 30, which is still the most I've ever had on one webinar, at least the ones that I've hosted. But I had 0 sales. So the front end process in terms of my marketing copy, that whole sales funnel was great. Now I got to work on the actual deck, which I'm actually working on today, and get someone like Matt Cook to help me just streamline it, because Matt has done webinars a long time.
Yeah.
But and then like I got to increase my conversion rates, right? So this whole process, now I'm testing it out where, okay, although I had 46 people on my webinar last one, 0 bought. So I'm going to test, you know what? If they're not even willing to spend $20, chances are they're not going to spend $2,000. So I'm going to test it out, because in life, you don't know, right? So I'm like, fuck it. Everyone's like giving it for free. I'm going to charge $20, because if people really want it, I'm giving them 2 free books and a chance to learn from me. And even if they spend $20, at least I know they're going to spend something, because a lot of people are just cheap and they like to waste time, and they're just like spectators, right? They're like window dressers, right? So I said, you know what? I'm going to try it out, see what happens. So far I had 3 people that paid. One is actually a friend of mine that I already taught him some stuff. He already made some clients. Another one says she wants to invest, but she doesn't have the money right now. The third one, I don't know. So I made $60 from doing nothing except posting an ad, and we'll see. Maybe I'll make a few $100, and then hopefully I'll have a higher conversion rate. But the point I'm getting at is this whole ClickFunnels allows you to build out an entire back-end infrastructure where you can literally make money in your sleep, because in time, Matt Cook is going to teach me how to do an evergreen webinar where even though they see it's live, they can just record, I can just record that shit, play it 4 times a day, and every time I know they want to buy it, they just buy it. Now I'm pre-screening the people, so they're gonna get on a call with me, and after the call, I close it. And in time though, once I build up my more like beginning foundation, then I'll just have like from watching the webinar to closing deals. But you see how people make so much money, because like it's all recorded. All of this stuff is digital, right? And those that don't have ClickFunnels, they often have a bigger, robust thing where they build out on their own. But for now, for any person, most people can afford $97 a month, and it gives you all this crazy back-end shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
And then, of course, when you get your email, you put them on your email list. So there's a clear funnel, there's a clear process. But what I'd like you to do, if you're open to it, is I need to upload 32 videos of my digital assets. So like here, I gotta find this shit. So I mean, literally, if you take this stuff, Dylan, you'll literally be able to create your own programs, whether it's social media, whatever you want. But I'm literally giving you all the back end stuff to learn on your own.
Yeah.
Which is pretty phenomenal. Are you into technology stuff?
I mean, yeah. It is my generation, right?
Yeah. Okay. Don't rub it in, motherfucker. Okay. So here I'm at the funnel for my gifted professional speaker program, right? So I just showed you 3 funnels now. I showed you the book funnel, which is really simple, which is you get on a landing page or a squeeze page. You know, there's always different terms. Then you go to an order form, and then you go to confirmation with the download for digital asset, which is in the account tab, right? And then I showed you the second one, which was my GPS webinar, which is actively live. It's going on next Wednesday. You can be on the webinar if you want. That's your choice. And I showed you, 3 people already bought from yesterday.
Correct.
And I'm doing my third one, was the actual program where it's a membership site. So they can once they buy my program, they get this membership access, and I'll show you membership access. So this is what they see after they've bought it. What they see now is I just send them an email, but I need to upload all this stuff. So same thing. You see the little template. You'll see it's a consistency, right? There's a mainframe screen, and then you decide how you want to change it around. So you notice how I move it over. These are all templated, by the way. Create your account. I just found out how to reset the account. And you always want to check, desktop, mobile,
Yeah.
I'm going to exit here, leave, yes. So this saves you all this time, So you go to the membership area. And this is what I would need your help with you on if you're open to it, right? Okay. So here you have, well, first, I got to get rid of this stuff, big game branding, workbook, surfer, press pass, bonus, because these are actually all my old program.
So you redid this. This is all old content?
Oh, so what? So my new content is the GPS, which you have module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, module 5, right?
Right.
My old content is this, big game branding. All this stuff is old.
Okay.
I'm going to migrate that to Swift, which is a different funnel, right? But for your purposes, the first thing is just to delete all these. The only reason why I did not delete it is because I want you to see a reference point.
Yeah.
So let's say I click on the open editor, and there's a video here. This is the introduction. So you see it says lesson 1, introduction. It's introduction to the gifted professional speaker, right? Mm-hmm. So here's where you can download the module 1 where I showed you on the digital assets, right?
Right.
But what I would want you need to do, the time-consuming thing is just uploading these videos, right? So let's say here is the video thing tab. You click here, the setting, and then you look here. The video type is YouTube, because some of them will say Wisteria, but you want to go YouTube. And then here's the link right here that you would use. You cut and paste.
Okay.
And then remember, you have to save it and go out. So let's do it in real time. So you know what's crazy? Keon you have a function there where you can actually remote control it. So you can actually go online and actually do it yourself, remote control. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. He did it yesterday. But there's actually a thing where he can remote control where he's literally on my screen where you are. And he's in Texas. That's some serious espionage shit,
Seriously.
And you've been able to do that for a while, because even the screen share, imagine how easy it is now, right? Because you have clients around the world. This is like coaching, right? It's as good as talking to you, but online and it's recorded. It's even better, frankly, because you have your resources, So let's just so let's say lesson 1, introduction, right?
Right.
You scroll over this. You go to this setting thing. You have to click here for YouTube. You have to go to my YouTube. I'll have to actually send you the links.
Okay.
and you'll just have an email with all the links. So I have 5 modules, and each module has a number of videos. So let's say, and I'll give you this to you. So module 1 is here. So I would have to go to module
Section 1 on the bottom.
one is down here. Click on that. Press pause.
And then copy and paste
Let's
it.
share. Yeah. I don't know if this is always the same as that. Is it? I guess it is. Yeah.
On the top link, right?
Yeah.
I think so. It is. Yeah. I can always double check on it too.
Okay, but regardless, so let's say I you know, cut and paste that onto here, and I cut and paste that, you know.
Right.
And again, you have to save. Always have to remember to save, right? But that's essentially what I would need to do for 32 times.
And what is the whole process when it comes to regarding deleting? Do you mean deleting by replacing the old video with the new one?
So I kept these things here because you can literally just rename it.
Oh.
So instead of like redoing it, because like here, let's say module 2, lesson 1, right? If you open up the editor, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there?
Yeah, so you have to literally create the columns and all the other shit, which I think it'd be helpful for you to do once. But here, at least you have it's set up. So I clicked on here, and so you notice how you have the intro to awesome page. You know, I got to change this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you don't have to worry about this. I mean, in time you'll have to create this download.
Okay.
Notice how there's all these sections.
Right.
So it'll be good. It'll be good practice for you regardless. But notice how there's, you know, you have to add, you know, one column, one. This is actually, I'm sorry. This is a headline. This is a column 1. This is column. You put like a video. You know, but this is the cool thing. Literally, you press the button here, and it tells you what do you want to add. You know.
And then what about the content beneath that? Do I need to worry about the content beneath that in regards to module 2? Or just put the videos in for now?
Just put the videos in for now, and just put the video heading for now, and then there'll be a basic introduction. Yeah, kind of like what you do with Instagram. But for now, the more important thing is to just upload all this stuff onto ClickFunnels.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I would suggest you just do, I think you can like copy this. So you see this thing right here? This tells you to duplicate the copies. So module 1, I don't remember how many videos I have. Let's say I have 7 videos, right? So the first thing I suggest you do is like you just put lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, just up to 7. So you have all the framework. And then if you can duplicate this, right here, it becomes 7. And then I wonder if I can duplicate this. Oh, I can't duplicate this tab. Oh, I think I can just move this shit. Oh, no. Yeah, I might be just move this shit. Oh, wow. See, oh, this is fucking awesome. Yeah. So after you duplicate all this shit, 7 lessons, right, for module 1, then you just make sure you get right here. There's a you know, duplicate lesson. You just press that, and then over here you can just literally drag and drop.
Oh, nice.
So you don't have to create a complete thing. You just use the same template. Wait, why is it not working?
Maybe you only can duplicate for that specific module.
That's weird. Let me do it before. It might be something as simple like, you know, when you put the key into the hole, like it's just that little tweak, you know?
Yeah.
It's where I'm just probably not, because it worked. Oh, wait, did it work? It did, right? I moved this.
I don't think so, no.
All right. Well,
so what it's doing, it's moving it around from module 1. So see how you moved up.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So it's within the module.
In the module, you can move it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so if that's the case, you have to just literally just, you know, create a new one, but you have the framework, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
So the first step I would suggest you do is, you know, because this, you know, literally just put GPS module 1 Y and just create the number of lessons under each module. That'd be the first step. And then once you're done with that, then you start getting into this and getting into the video.
Okay.
And I kind of showed you how to do that, you know?
Right. So then redo every module and then upload the videos, and there's 32 videos total, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you could just add 32 of these columns. And then when you're done with that, let me know.
Add 32 columns in module 1?
No. So each module has the lessons is correlated with the number of videos per module. So for instance, I'm going to send you an email after this, but like for instance, module 1 has section 1. Wait up, module 1. So module 1. So these are the number of, so the module 1 has 7 videos, module 2 has 12, module 3 has 8, module 4 has 7, module 5 has 9, right? So you're essentially under every single big heading, you'll have
7 videos from module.
7 lessons. And just to keep it consistent.
So the module 2, I would have 12 sections because there's
exactly
12 videos. Okay.
Just to keep it consistent, instead of putting lesson 1, put section 1 so that you don't have to change all this shit, you know? So
yeah.
Instead of lesson, put section. And so I'll just do right now 1 time. I'll just open up here. Wait. So again, the beauty is this, dude, man, when you start learning this stuff, you can get hired as a ClickFunnels expert, and because people need this stuff for sure, which is pretty awesome. So let's see. I'm gonna go here, and instead of putting lesson 1, I'm just gonna put section 1.
Correct.
Okay. And you're just following that along. So I just want 32 templates, and then you can start putting in the videos. And like anything, you know, the first time you do it, it's challenging, but over time it becomes simpler, you know?
Yeah. So again, can you clarify what the 32 templates means?
Wait, so 32 sections.
Okay, 32 sections total. Okay. Gotcha.
Now, I don't know why. Yeah, so literally, module 1 here would have 7 sections, not 8. So I'm going to delete that right now. And then module.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't have to delete them. I can just go back and edit them to its corresponding section.
Well, so these 7, you can literally just edit this everything and then put the various videos. But the next 4.
Right from scratch.
The next 4, yeah. But again, you just create 1 from scratch, and then you copy and paste that, and then you just create 1. You have to create 1 from that. But unless you can figure out, again, maybe I can just literally move this, but it doesn't seem like you can, right?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, because then if I just create 1 template for module 2.
Create 1, and then you can just copy it right here.
And then fill it in. Okay, yeah. Cool.
But so then again, module 2, as you referenced, there's 12 sections, not lessons, right? So I changed it inside, but let me change it, edit lesson. Here we go. Wait. Fuck. Name GPS 1. And see this drip thing, you can actually release it every week, every day, whatever it might be. What the fuck? So let me just move this back up here. Lesson 1. So where is lesson 1? Yeah, I can't even find. It must be just right here then, maybe.
Yeah, isn't that it?
Well, I pressed on it, nothing happens.
Or what if you click open editor? Isn't that what you did before?
Yeah. So it says section 1 here. Module 1, but I don't see where it says lesson. I'm scrolling up. So let's see. It's not there. It's not there. Maybe because they just call it lesson 1. I think because they just call it section. But it is this one.
So then maybe that's what it is. So that would be section 1.
Well, let's see.
It was just the wrong name.
So it says lesson 1 and section 1. So maybe they don't even allow you to do that shit.
Oh, so you're saying how you changed lesson from section.
I just want to change. Yeah, I want to change lesson to section. I don't think they allow you to do that.
Oh, okay. I see.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. That's okay then. So just keep it as lesson 1.
Okay.
And then lesson 1. I mean, people know like section 1, lesson 1, same thing, right? But then you'll just change it here.
And I put
Instead of putting section 1, you'll go back to here and correlate it. You know, section 1 here. Educate or inform. That's all synonymous, meaning that should be the core foundation. Now, if you want to inspire, that's the only thing you want to. So. Well, so this is what you would you see here. This is what you'd be in the description.
Oh, okay. Where we talked about earlier. So just copy and paste that.
I'm not even sure if I have them for all of them.
Okay.
But you know what? So you just keep it even simpler then. You can just please fill out this section. Fucking A. Name your lesson, show, and all right. Then I guess maybe you have to do section 1.
Lesson 1 is technically called section 1. So then, yeah, that's kind of what we're.
So just since they don't allow us to change it, just put lesson number 1, section 1.
Section 1, lesson 2, section 2. Okay,
Yeah,
no worries.
Yeah.
And then in regards to that content again, do you want me to worry about that?
I want you to worry about what?
In regards to that content that you showed me for section 1, and you said that you don't know if you had them for all of them. Do you want me to worry about that content?
Oh yeah. Well, the first thing, the first step is really to create 32 lessons under each thing.
Right.
And then create like, you know, these things, and then just work on this first one first. You can
work on that for now. Don't worry about the content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for now, I mean, eventually I want you to do the whole thing. Just don't know what, you know, how much time you have and whatnot. So I'm going to delete this right now. Okay. And don't give anyone this, you know, password stuff. This is like, you know, really private.
I got you.
Even the Cougars, okay, Dylan?
The Cougar.
I don't care how much you love me,
Gotta trust the
man.
Cougars, man.
Huh?
I said, gotta trust some Cougars,
No.
man. Even though they're gonna be after, you know, the other Slayers out there, but
Don't trust the Cougars with this stuff, okay? All right, so let's just start simple, yeah? So how, based on your time, I'm very respectful of your time. So like, first step is just put 32 lessons here. When do you think you do that? Today, tomorrow, and within a week? Like what's kind of like the
I
schedule?
could do it by the end of the weekend.
Okay.
I can have it full completed. My plan is to work on a bit each day.
Yeah, and then just play around with it because again, this is literally you're building out your own future funnel. It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
It's an educational tool. Okay, cool. So transitioning to Instagram, what's up with that? I think I hit my 75 mark lead as of last night.
Hold on, let me just pause. I'm gonna stop the screen share. Wait, let
And
me.
you can also send this to me as well, right?
Yeah, let me